Hey everybody, this is VGLogic, and today we're going to be starting a new playthrough. We're going to be starting Crash Bandicoot 2 on the PlayStation. I guess we'll just get on with it. I mean, there's not too much to say, really, is there? I mean, I just finished the first Crash Bandicoot, and I wanted to try the sequel.
Of course.
But Dr. Cortex, to reach full power, we need not only your master crystal, but also the remaining 25 slave crystals from the surface. How do you expect to retrieve them when we don't have any Earthbound operatives left?
You fool! Do you think I'm unaware of the situation? If we don't have any friends left on the surface, then we need to find an enemy.
Crash? Crash? Crash! My battery is fried. Make yourself useful, big brother, and bring an extra battery for me.
Righto, and well, I guess we start. There's no music to begin with for some reason. But anyway, yeah, this is Crash Bandicoot 2. Crash has a couple of different moves, and there is no music on purpose just right now. There we go, there's the music. Crash has a couple of different attacks to what he had before. He can slide, which you just saw, instead of just jumping. He can also do a belly flop, which is kind of cool as well, which looks like this. Good for hitting enemies from the top, so he's got a bit more mobility generally, which is nice. Also, I'm just going to quickly try something. I am playing on a PS3. Other settings, oh, wrong one. Control settings. Can I have an analog stick, please? Pow, there we go. Oh, that feels so much better. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do like using the D-pad as well, but if you're kind of doing quick, twitchy movements, I tend to find that it just wears out my thumb, you know, after a little while. So I'm happy to, have an analog stick this time around for control. And this is the best bit of the game, if you ask me. Friggin' warp rooms, hell yeah.
Well. If it isn't Crash Bandicoot, welcome. I apologize for the crude means used to bring you here, but I rather expect a written invitation would have been turned down. I need your help. Surrounding you are a series of 5 doors. Through each door lies a well-hidden crystal. The crystals look like this. Bring me the crystals, Crash. That is all I will say for now. We will speak.
And you'll see just how well hidden that actually means. Okay, the goal in this game is nice and simple. You do have to collect a crystal every stage. Now, there are also other pickups in the levels as well. There are gems. If you watched my Crash Bandicoot 1 playthrough, you'll know how much fun we had trying to get those. In this game, it's a little bit different. Sometimes the gems, I believe, require you to do certain things. I think in this stage, actually, if you don't get a single box, you get a gem. But just for the purpose of a nice smooth playthrough, I'm going to go for every box because, well, why the hell not? But I'm not going to sweat it too much gem hunting. I kind of just want to get through each stage just to say we've kind of finished the game. Not ready to 100% it. I can do that, you know, in my own time kind of thing, but I just reckon it would be a bit monotonous to watch. Anyway, what does this do? Okay, it's not a bonus stage, it's just an extra stage. I haven't played this game in absolutely ages. I just remember that it was really good. If that's anything you can take back from a game. Alright, there's a checkpoint down here, I'm not too sure why. For an optional route. Ooh. Also, from the... oh yeah, Crash can crouch as well now, which he wasn't able to do before. And the crouch is quite useful because you can sort of jump from a crouch as well, which lets you jump a little bit higher, I believe. Just before I flat out lie to you guys, let's make sure it's actually the case. Yeah, there we go. Normal jump and crouching jump. Now to go over something this far, I think we need to do all the same. Yeah, there we go. Like that. To kind of slide into it and then jump. There you go, well, that's how we do it. Okay, now how are we going to get over here? I guess we just jump. There we go. I think this is like an optional route. I don't really think you have to do all this stuff, but you know, since we're down here, I might as well, right? We have the skills that pay the bills, so to speak. Metaphorical bills, of course. There we go. And there we go. Nice. Let's get out of here. It feels really good to be playing Crash again, or Crash 2 again, should I say. I mean, just coming straight from Crash 1, although there's nothing wrong with Crash 1 at all, I don't think I'm ragging on a game that's that good. This just feels a lot more direct. The controls were definitely changed for the better in this title. I'll tell you what, I'll leave those guys. They're not hurting anybody, are they? Let's go down here. One thing I will check in a sec is if I can actually walk off toward... I'll try it right now. Can I walk off toward the camera? You can't. Okay, good to know. Nice and easy. Another thing that's really nice about this game is not only the warp rooms, I think that's a fantastic idea, but it's also the lives and how the game saves. We can save to a memory card, we just get a flat out file, and the place you save is in the warp room, so, you know, you can never... Well, it's not like the first game, you know, where the save points are in the middle of levels. I'm not quite sure of the design choice behind that. I mean, don't get me wrong, it does kind of work, but it was a bit confusing. Oh, whoops. Whoops, because I didn't really want this to happen. And I'll show you why in a minute. Oh. I kind of want that box. I don't think I can get it without the turtle, so let's wait. There you go. Extra life for me. Now, normally what happens down these holes is these, I think they're, I don't know, gophers. They come at you. If you just jump on them though, when you're here, you can kind of just get out of the hole early like that. Yeah, there's no way you can quite make that jump. It's just long enough. Let's just wait here, jump on one of their heads, and we're out. Great. Have we missed any boxes? I don't feel like we have, but hey, no we haven't. There we go. Give me that gem. I also don't think we lose our gem chances if we screw up either, which is another nice touch. Anyway, let's see what Dr. Cortex has to say to us for that. Oh yeah, Crash dances now. Yeah, look at that. Pow! Alright, we'll get yelled at or spoken to nicely.
Well done, Crash. I knew I could rely on you.
Of course.
Now listen carefully. These holograms are hard to maintain. During the course of my intellectual pursuits, I have stumbled across a force that threatens to destroy the world. Crystals are the only means of containing it. The fate of the world is at stake. It is imperative, therefore, that you bring them to me.
Well, I guess she found her batteries. Alright, well, I'll tell you what, moving swiftly on. Gonna do them in order. Let's do the snow level next. Also, oh god. I didn't really speak of it too much in the first game, but the music was pretty damn good in the first game. But in this game, oh, it's still good, man. I mean, again, let me move. There we go. You know, the level music in this game is all very, very catchy, and it's memorable. I mean, they're really, really good tunes they picked for this. Alright, this ice is kind of a bother. Get up there. Alright, I guess we'll crouch. There you go. think I didn't see that box right there. Let's kill some... Oh, whoops. I can be careless. I've got the mask. Let's jump over this. Jump over this. Nitro's another new thing as well. I completely forgot about that. It's not actually in the first game, is it? For those who don't know, Nitro boxes are not like TNT boxes. Nitro, if you so much as touch them, they explode and you die. You can tank it with a mask usually, but it's not like TNT, you know, where you can step on it and a countdown starts to happen. Because of that, there isn't really a decent way to get rid of them in the stages, so they let you... There's normally like a box near the end of the stage that blows up all the TNT, sorry, all the Nitro even in the stage that you may have missed. But for now, at least, there are hazards that we cannot avoid. Or should avoid, should I say. Avoid on pain of death. Okay, I'll tell you what, I think... Can I reach that box right at the top from here? I can, that's okay then. I'm not too sure we can get every box in this stage. Much like the last game, there are a few areas where there's certain gems dotted around the place that you use as platforms and whatnot, and sometimes you just can't get all the boxes on your first go around. That's fine, I mean it gives you a good reason to come back to some of these stages. I mean they are very replayable. Gonna give one a checkpoint. Ooh, see there we go, could have missed that. Okay, come on, give me that motion. There we go. Ice physics are fine. They're a little weird, I'll give them that, but they're fine. Let's cap this penguin. There we go. Whoop. Yeah, so there's a couple of things there that we unfortunately can't get rid of just yet. If we do get a exclamation mark box, I will come back for it, but I think that time, the opportunity has passed, or we just don't have access to it yet. It's alright, I suppose. Would have been nice to get those 2 more boxes, but I don't think we can just yet. Anyway, how far are we into this video right now? You know what, I think we've got time for one more stage. I get yelled at first.
So, you were helping Cortex gather crystals, yet you have acquired a gem. Interesting. Well, Crash, know this. As long as you are allied with Cortex, you are my sworn enemy, and I will do anything in my power to stop you. If the fate of the world is truly your concern, you must gather the gems, not the crystals. If you obtain all 42 gems, I can use them to focus a laser beam that will destroy Cortex and the space station he's created. Until then, I must use my forces to stop you from gathering.
Cute. Okay, swiftly on. To hang 8. I think these stages are quite reminiscent of the upstream stages in the last game. I think. It's all coming back to me now. And I'm super happy about it. I absolutely love the Crash games. I mean, it's so good to play it again. Anyway, let's just try. Oh, those guys are back. They're purple instead of red. Ooh, there's a timer. You know what? That timer intimidates me, so I will go at my own pace. Thank you very much. Would like to not die, ideally, so come on, you can do it. There we go. I'm aware this thing has a boost. I just didn't want to boost to the mines as well. Give me that checkpoint. Kill that guy. Kill that guy. Timer's running. I'm going to go for the bonus stage. I'm not quite sure what that does. Maybe if you finish it, you get a coloured gem. I ain't sure. But I don't really care either. There we go. Yeah, so good. The slide is such an awesome move in this game. It's just really cool. Everything just feels a lot smoother. You don't feel like you're rigid. You know, like you're tied to just 2 attacks. There's nothing wrong with that, but, you know, there's some games, you know, you get your sequel and they fuck it. This game really hasn't. I mean, they improved the Crash formula in such a good way. Anyway, enough gushing about how good this game is. Let's get on with it. I'd also like to point out we haven't died yet, and I think this is the sequel is easier than the first game. At some point in this playthrough I will stop comparing this to the first game and start talking about it on its own merit, but you know, until then, let me have my moment. It's a good box right there. If this thing can boost, it's a little fiddly to handle, but it's alright. Okay, let's go around. Am I going to get hit? No, good. Did I miss any boxes? Yeah, I had a feeling maybe I did. Quite a lot, according to that. But so far, so good. That was really good. Do I get chatted at again? I do.
3 crystals. Not bad. I see you are getting the hang of it. I need to conserve power. I will communicate with you again after you retrieve the 5th crystal.
I look forward to it, my man, but until then I think this is a wicked time to end it. So we will continue the playthrough in the next video. We'll be doing the pits and Crash Dash, and depending on how it goes, maybe the first boss. But that is another video for another time. So as always guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.